having bad quality, maybe some weird sound effects going on with PlayStation, well, I think I got something for you. Before we go any farther, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for coming to my channel. My name is Hobo Joe Jr., and I will be your game host today. If you came here looking for great gameplay, great tutorials, an overall understanding of games, you've come to the wrong place. But what I can do some different things like programming, might even mess around, make a beat. And just in case you didn't know, I's a hobo. Thanks for tuning in.
Hobo, did you make this trash beat?
Yes, sir. Let's go. Do stuff now.
Now the Bastard Bryant.
You have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Dude, I worked under PSU is now an offensive assistant for the carry.
Isabel and Brown working them on the outside. Oh shoot!
Whoa, what the hell?
Look out for that homeless guy!
Open the door! Open the door! Open the door!
There isn't time! Just run!
Get out here and help me!
They say you shouldn't do that! Just run!
Good move upfield. Brown splits special teamers, and now Brown is off to the races. Hurdles, kicks a man, and a flag is thrown.
Alright, so basically this is just a quick tutorial on basically a way I found to get PlayStation Remote online in a way that you can also play Call of Duty or something like that using your computer. So in my example, I play Call of Duty on my actual PC, but I use the PlayStation Remote. And one issue we were having is some people on PlayStation, seems like their mics just go absolutely nuts when you're listening to the party on Firebase Z. I don't know if that anybody else has that issue, but if you do, it's kind of like a little workaround I found. So assuming you're just working with people that are on PlayStation, basically you're gonna need three things. You're gonna need two controllers. One, the controller you're actually using, and then a second spare controller. In my case, I'm using an old controller that barely even works, but basically you just have to plug it in. So you're gonna need two controllers. You're also gonna need two USBs. Both of the controllers need to be actually plugged into your computer. So you're also gonna need, I guess, open USB slots, but just two, nothing too crazy there. And then you're also going to need this PlayStation Remote Play app on your computer here. With that, you basically set up to go. So basically what you do, you get your two USBs, you plug them into both controllers, you designate the controller that you actually want to play, and then actually kind of set that one to the side, and you want to go to the second controller. All right, so then you want to open up the PlayStation Remote Play app. I don't believe this works if the PlayStation's on. It might, I'm not really sure, but you may have to connect it. I know when I first turned mine on, it said it couldn't find the app, or it was like I can't find the PlayStation. So you had to go into the PlayStation settings, go to Remote Play, and I think it said add device, something like that, and it'll display a code. It's like a 9-digit code, 8-9 digit. Go ahead, put that in, and then this app will connect directly to the PlayStation. So anyway, you're gonna want to connect. Doing this from my normal mouse on the keyboard. It's thinking, it's like, yeah, blah blah blah. Taking a minute. Oh, Let me make sure my internet's still on properly. Yes, it should be. Yes, you also need internet. What? Does it not think this is my primary? Oh, one thing to note, this only really works on your main PlayStation. So if you have multiple PlayStations or something like that, this probably won't work. Or not so much that it won't work, but you have to designate one as your primary PlayStation. So you're not going to be able to connect to multiple PlayStations, basically. You want to, one thing you want to do, or one thing that I did that made it a little easier, is by connecting with the controller I'm not going to use first. So unplugging the other one and then navigating over to my friends list and then joining a party. Then in my experience, of course, the people that are on PlayStation, everything works good. You hear everybody clear, you're good to go there. Of course, the one issue is if you're trying to listen to other people that are on computer or are on Xbox or something like that. This will not fix that. But if you're having that kind of crazy echo, loud noise issue on PlayStation, in my experience, going into the party has helped with that. So then, with that controller, you can then hook up your second controller, plug that in through the USB, as such as one would do. If you want, you can create a second profile. You know, you don't have to, you can do one of the manual profiles so that you're not actually setting up a whole new email and all that kind of stuff. You can just do like a local one. But I found that that's not really necessary. And the main thing is that this app only seems to pay attention to the first controller. As long as you're not in a game, as long as you're not doing anything, it only seems to pay attention to the first game. And the reason that's important is if you were to have this open, sitting in a party, you know, talking to people while you're playing Call of Duty, what I've noticed is, and you'll hear it in the background, you'll hear a lot of like moving around. You're hearing things like clicking and stuff like that, because this app is taking in your inputs, so is Call of Duty. So the more you're hitting X, the more you're hitting R2, there's no telling what you're gonna do. You may end up spending $100 on a game you don't even want, not even noticing what's happening. But when you're using the second controller, it doesn't pay attention to any of that. And on Call of Duty, I think the only reason, or the only way it would try to show up, is if you hit the PlayStation button, and I don't think there's a use for that on Call of Duty. So anyway, long story short, that's all you got to do. Once you click back over into Call of Duty, everything should be working. It should see your main controller, and should see your second controller. And I'm probably being pretty dangerous to say this, but if you made it this far in the video, what I'd like you to do is to put your favorite joke in the comments area. Obviously nothing that's going to go against TOS or any of that kind of stuff, like nothing racist, nothing that's, you know, full of curse words, but something that's funny. I think that could be good. If you don't have that, what about your favorite or least favorite pickup line? That could also be kind of funny.